Hello, everybody, and welcome to another action-packed episode of A Work in Progress. I am your host, Brent, along with me on this ride through the journey of time in professional wrestling is my friend and cohort, the Mayor of Canton. Mayor of Canton, how are you doing this fine evening?
Well, it is, spoiler alert, it's Thursday. We don't normally do this on Thursday, so this is crazy talk. This is crazy town. We're doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lively. Everything is amazing, guys. How are you?
I'm thirsty. To be honest with you. A little thirsty. And with us, as always, I don't ever do these things with just the mayor. It's ever sometimes when Glenn decides he doesn't want to stay up till 4 a.m. It's G.A. Russell, Nikolai Volkoff, who has stayed up till 4 a.m. tonight with us. Glenn, how are you doing besides tired?
I'm doing very well, thanks. And it's only up past 1 yet, so we'll see how it goes.
That's true. I guess you're right. It's not too late yet. It's only 1:30.
Yeah.
Anything big happened in wrestling this week? You guys heard anything big happen?
Oh well,
a couple things, I guess, right?
Just a few things.
Yeah, I mean there was certainly a couple. Well, I mean, you guys watch Raw?
I did.
Okay, well,
yes.
I'm gonna go with the lesser of the two shocking things that happened. We have a new women's world champion as Io Sky defeated Rhea Ripley with some accidental help from Bianca Belair. So that's another wrinkle heading into WrestleMania.
It certainly is. That's building up to being a three-way, isn't it?
That's what I was gonna ask you, Glenn. I was gonna say you think that's definitely gonna be Io, Bianca, and Rhea, right?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
I was going to say it might be even a four-way, but Liv's kind of distracted having a tag team championship now.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could see it maybe being a 4 and somehow Jade Cargill getting in there now. Because I thought it was going to be her and Bianca feuding, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. Unless, I mean, you never know what happens. We got a long time to go before WrestleMania, but I can't imagine or see Bianca Belair losing her number one contendership from here and then. And so maybe it's going to be Jade Cargill and Naomi at WrestleMania. I mean, I don't know at this point. There's a lot still up in the air.
I would like to say normally I'm the beacon of positivity and, just watch and see how things play out. I absolutely hated the title change on Monday Night Raw.
No, not a fan.
I'm not a fan of it. I did not like Rhea losing it there. She doesn't have enough title defenses. She doesn't wrestle enough. And to have her lose, it wasn't a clean loss, obviously, because, there was some outside interference with Bianca, but it just doesn't I don't like it. I know that it'll probably end up in a triple threat and make sense and just wait it out. But on the surface, I don't like it.
I wouldn't say that I don't like it, but when I saw the result, because I knew the result of the match before I watched it, and I was very shocked because I didn't see that coming at all. I was very surprised that Io defeated her. I watched it this morning, which was a really good match. I don't want to take anything away from the match. The match was really good. But yeah, a bit shocking. I wouldn't say I hated it or disliked it or anything. It was just a little shock to the system. But I guess that's what they're looking for now, every now and then, aren't they?
That's right.
Yeah. And all right. We got the small thing out of the way. We'll talk about it now. So probably the second biggest heel turn in professional wrestling history, maybe even number one at this point.
I would say number one at this point.
R-Truth went heel?
No, not R-Truth. We've seen him go heel before, though. Remember Awesome Truth? He was heel then.
Yeah, I love Awesome Truth.
He couldn't go heel at all because he could come out there and punch a baby now. We go, R-Truth punching babies. Can you believe it? What a guy.
What a silly fella.
That's silly. Just punching babies. He's a goofy guy, isn't he?
He'd make it funny.
He would make punching a baby hilarious somehow. But yeah, so John Cena has turned heel. He's joined The Rock and apparently Travis Scott as well. And that's the weirdest thing for me is all these pictures, they're showing The Rock and John Cena and then Travis Scott, the rapper, standing in the background. Like, okay, what's he doing here?
Yeah. It's another one of these rappers that wants to wrestle.
Very strange.
I'm not big into the current rap scene, and I'm guessing Glenn probably isn't as much either. But how would you compare Travis Scott to like a 90s rapper? Not, I mean, musically, but like pop cultural wise. Like, is he?
I mean, pop culture wise, he's up there. Like people know who he is. Like if you
So he's
listen
not
to that,
he's not Skee-Lo, but he's closer to Tupac than Skee-Lo.
he's way closer to Tupac than Skee-Lo for sure on the
Okay.
pop culture scale, definitely.
I
believe he was with a Kardashian for a while, or no? She's
who
a
wasn't?
She's a Jenner. I'm sorry, she's not a Kardashian. She's a Jenner. So Kylie Jenner, maybe. I think he might have had a kid with her, possibly. He's one of those rappers where I can't understand really what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know what he's saying. The beats are good, but I don't know the words. I don't know. He sounds like a mess. Come on, run the block, and then got a thing in my and a carrot clock. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah,
that's a hit.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna quit this. I'm gonna be a rapper.
Yeah.
Beat behind that, you're rich.
Maybe, perhaps. Okay. So I like me and the mayor talked about this like night of, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm like over the rock, and I've been over the rock for a while now. So literally after John Cena and him and Cody hug or whatever, the if you smell hits, I turned it off because I didn't want to watch it. So I turned it off. I just assumed it was going to be some bullshit, so I just turned it off. And then I got on Blue Sky, and our buddy Brandon Banks was like, I don't understand what's going on between The Rock and Cody here. And I said, I think he's hitting on him. I think he might be hitting on Cody. And then Brandon replied back to me, oh my God, that was an all-time great moment. And I was like, huh? What's going to happen? And so I looked it up, and it says John Cena turns heel, and I go,
what?
No, that's bullshit. That's fake news. Like, that can't be right. So look further into this. I'm like, oh, he did turn heel.
He did turn heel.
Wow. And when I texted the mayor immediately said to me, I don't like it. And I mean, I didn't fucking like it either. But then I said to the mayor at the same time, and this is something Jeremy said to me once when I was complaining about the Kofi Kingston Brock Lesnar squash, and I said I didn't like it. And he said to me, you weren't supposed to like it. And so I guess that's where we're at. We weren't supposed to like it. So go ahead, Mayor. I'll let you talk about it now since I kind of stole your thunder.
No, I mean you said it exactly right. Like I think you're not supposed to like it, but I feel like the group of fans that didn't like Cena in the past are going to like Cena now. And I feel like it's going to really hurt his credibility with the kids. I mean, you can't just do Make-A-Wishes unless you think you're The Rock and you can just go back and forth completely.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think he loses that, but he'll go out in a happy way. He's not going to go out as the bad guy. I mean, he'll redeem himself in the end. Everyone does, but I didn't like it in the moment, but I liked it more than I liked Rhea Ripley winning or losing. So I do have to say that, but I hated it. I hated the scene with Travis Scott being there. It just didn't make sense to me, unless they're training him to be a wrestler and he's going to have a match with like Bad Bunny or something.
For fuck's sakes, no.
Like I don't know why he's even there. Like,
you know what though? Like, I'm sure if you would have told me, hey, Bad Bunny's going to wrestle, first I would have said, who the fuck is that? Because I didn't know who he was until he got to WWE. And that's nothing on Bad Bunny. I just don't know anything pop culturally relevant, so I don't know. Unless it's Taylor Swift, I don't fucking know what's going on. But I would have been like, oh, that's not going to be good. And Bad Bunny has been really good when he's wrestled. So who knows? Maybe Travis Scott will go out there and bust out 450 splashes. I can't see it, but maybe.
Well, he busted something. He busted Cody's eardrum.
After that, when I got to the back, on Cody Rhodes, me and you, rappers, sir, we're going to have some words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm grabbing him up by the collar on that one.
Yeah. It's like, hey, didn't anybody tell you that this shit's not fucking real, you son of a bitch?
It's 30 days away from our biggest show of the year. You can't go hitting people in the ear, breaking their eardrums.
I'm already bleeding, you bastard. Okay, what about you, Glenn? Give us your feelings on the John Cena.
My feelings aren't as strong as used to, but I actually like the storytelling of this whole thing. It's been done well, and Cody being left lying at the end of it was the perfect ending. We just got to give it time and see where it goes. we've only got a few weeks, so
Well, you got like fucking 6.
yeah.
I would like to throw an oddball out there that maybe will happen.
Mm-hmm.
if Cody or if Cena's going to have The Rock in his corner, I think it would be great if somehow they got Stone Cold to be in
Cody's corner.
Cody's corner.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we talked about that
of him-
last year. We were hoping Stone Cold showed up too, but then it didn't happen. But that would be good.
Yeah, there is talk of him being there this year, so who knows?
I believe he lives in the Vegas area now. I believe that's
He
where Stone
does.
Cold Steve Austin lives now. So it wouldn't be just be a drive over to it for him to go. So I wouldn't be surprised, and it would make perfect sense. It would either be him or maybe the Undertaker, perhaps. But I don't think the Undertaker works as well in that role as Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think the Undertaker just showing up, choke slamming someone, and leaving is the only way we should see the Undertaker now. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? If he's going to be involved in a match, obviously.
Or a build-up. You don't
Or a
really
build-up, yeah.
Yeah, the Undertaker isn't going to be great for a build-up anymore.
Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hi.
Hi.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens
Well, we're recording.
as WrestleMania approaches closer and closer. I believe there's only been a few matches announced thus far. Obviously, you got Jay and Gunther. How about that triple threat match from last week? I finally got a chance to watch it. The Penta versus Pete Dunne versus Ludwig Kaiser. That was a really good match.
That was really.
I'm a big fan of Ludwig, so.
Yes.
I know you are. Yeah, I know you are. Oh, yeah.
and his other half.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, there's one thing about him you don't like. Yeah, so John Cena, Cody, Tiffany versus Charlotte, Gunther, Jay, and Io Sky Beyond, which I obviously think somehow Rio get added in there. And I'm also wondering, so the CM Punk promo stuff from Monday was incredible. Like him coming out there and hopping, that was incredible. Yeah. That was so fucking good. It made me a CM Punk mark again. I hadn't been one for a while, but him coming out and the way he cut that promo was so good. And when he
just
was
standing on the
both of you bald frauds, you're gonna make a wish that I didn't get my hands on you. I was like, that's so fucking great. Just so good.
He was so eloquent, so fluid, so mean, so direct. It was perfect. I said it was the best start to a Monday Night Raw I think I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. It was I really enjoyed anything that CM Punk has done since he's come back, other than getting injured once.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing he's been able to stick it out. I still feel like there's some way that he's going to get in some championship match, or he's going to somehow be in the main event match. It might not even be for a title. I feel like something's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like something's going to go down. And I don't know if maybe night one they have a match between Rollins and Punk, and the winner gets inserted into the Cena Rhodes match, and maybe Roman's involved in that too. Maybe it's like a triple threat, because I believe Punk and Rollins have a cage match coming up on Raw next week. So maybe Roman comes back, because I assume Roman's going to be involved with Rollins somehow, unless he's not going to be around for WrestleMania at all, because Rollins is the one who took him out. So I don't know if maybe they have a triple threat match and somebody will get added to that match, and maybe that'll tie into that favor that he has with Paul Heyman. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. So there's just so many things in play right now, and it's going to be really fun to see where it goes for sure.
They're building up all those different directions perfectly, and there's just so many options where they could go, and it keeps you guessing and keeps you watching, most importantly.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the secret. That is the thing. Is keep you watching.
Keep the hook in, that's for sure. Yeah, but
they do. They definitely change things as well. If too much gets out about something, then they change.
I still can't believe it. They turned John Cena heel. I can't. I'm actually surprised that they even did this at all during his farewell run. But like the mayor said, there's no way that he stays heel this whole time. He'll.
Oh God, no. He'll be back. His jolly smiling self at some point, but
all it's going to take is the Rock says something wrong to him, and he gives him an AA, and everybody will love him again. That's all it's going to take.
That is exactly it, and that'll probably be the build up to SummerSlam.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really love the idea of another Rock Cena match, but if it happens, it happens.
I'm okay with it.
If it happened, I'd rather see Roman versus The Rock. Personally, I've already seen Cena Rock twice. I don't think I need to see it again. But I mean, they do need a rubber match because it is 1-1. So
Yeah.
you never fucking know what's going to happen. I don't have anything else wrestling related to discuss unless the two of you do. We'll move on to other things.
Trying to think here. There is a new movie that's coming out called Queen of the Ring. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh yes, I heard about this.
I have not.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think who's it supposed to be? Is it Jan Bayer? And I can't remember who it's based on, but this is a terrible buildup. I've heard from the people that have watched it on the private screenings. They really enjoyed it and said that it's a great, not only wrestling movie, but just a good movie all around.
Mildred Burke.
Mildred Burke. Okay. Yeah. I do know Camille is in the movie, but she's the only wrestler that I know of that's in the movie.
It's based on a book. It's based on the movie Queen of the Ring, Sex, Muscle, Diamonds, and the Making of an American Legend. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put that on my reading list.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds like, yeah. I mean, that would be interesting. I'd be interested to see that. I haven't heard a lot about Mildred Burke, but I've heard the name. Obviously, she's a legend. So,
and I did hear that Mickey James played Moolah in the movie.
No kidding.
Ooh. But I think almost all of her parts got cut out. So she's barely in the movie.
Yeah.
They should have cut MJ. They should have cut that dude out who played Ric Flair in the fucking Iron Claw movie.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here's probably an unpopular opinion. I didn't like that movie. I didn't think it was that great. I thought it all felt very, very rushed. The whole thing was rushed. I just didn't like it. Wasn't for me.
I can agree about the rush part. I mean, they did cut out an entire brother from the movie.
Yeah, they did. They were like, that's too many.
There's too much going on. There's too much sadness in the story to fit into a 2.5-hour movie.
Yeah, I mean, I just felt like it was like one suicide to another, and it was just like rolling around, and it was too quick for me. I just didn't. I don't know. I think you get more information if you watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode than you would on that movie. About Harris, I felt like. I don't know. I know a lot of people said it was a great movie and all. And I'm sure if you didn't know the story, it is a great movie. But to somebody who knows the story, you're like, oh, well, that's not exactly even how it happened. So.
And then also seeing Ric Flair, you're like, ugh.
You're like, oh, God, who's that guy? Dollar store Ric Flair. That wasn't even dollar store Ric Flair. That was like fucking 25-cent Ric Flair.
No.
It looked like one of those Ric Flair action figures that you put out in the sun for too long and it like fucking melted and warped. That's what that shit was like.
It was bad. That part was bad.
Yeah. All right, we're 20 minutes into this thing almost, and we haven't watched the liquor wrestling. So let's do it. I remember last time I promised you guys Saturday night's main event with HillBillys, and then I didn't deliver. Well, this time we're getting HillBillys, Saturday night's main event. It's on the screen. Let's do it. Signs in Florida. Nothing says HillBillys like fucking Florida.
It's a pool. They're wrestling in a pool.
Oh, what? Not even crack the egg. Hogan is so white power that he eats the eggshells. That's what. It must be training Mean Gene, huh?
Listen here, dude. Yeah. We don't like the yellow.
They got a wave pool running behind them, which looks like fun.
Well, that is a wave pool. Look at that thing going back there. That's nice.
It looks like the wave just hit Mean Gene.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
What the fuck is he wearing? Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. There's the HillBillys.
And the HillBillys floating in inner tubes.
And then you got Roddy Piper standing outside with a Rolex on. And
here's Jesse Ventura and the Hot Rod. Of course, they're chilling in the Baja.
Yeah. Can anyone actually do a Roddy Piper impression that you know of?
No, this guy he tries to think that he lives in the Baja, but I told him that no, I'm from Canada, I don't think that was very good by try.
That was pretty good.
I saw Will Sasso, like, they were like, can you do Scott Steiner? He's like, I don't know. And then he started doing it. He's like, I guess I can.
Do who?
Will
Scott
Sasso
Steiner.
doing Scott
Oh,
Steiner.
Scott Steiner.
Yeah. Dick Blood's all over this show, I heard. Saturday night's main event covered in dick blood.
So who do we have wrestling? Are they just going to be at a pool the whole time?
They'll be, yeah, it's wrestling in a pool.
There was a WCW pay-per-view like that.
It was.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think it was a pay-per-view, but I think it was like a
That was a Monday Nitro, I think.
Nitro. Yeah, I
Like
think it didn't
Daytona
like
Beach
Kevin
maybe?
Nash do a cannonball into the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun for wrestling. Nothing's better on wrestling than someone either getting thrown in a pool or getting a pie smashed in their face or a cake.
Peace match.
I like
Pie smash? What the fuck does that mean?
what?
They're going to stand in the ring. They're going to stand in the ring, and they're going to have they're just going to have a debate. They're going to have a peace treaty talk. What a weird thing to say. You come to the wrestling tonight. There's going to be a peace match. What?
It's the Bloods and the Crips. It's like the Bloods and the Crips holding their bandanas together. That
Yeah.
picture.
They tied the American flag and the Russian flag together. Wow, it's really timely what they've done here. Oh, Macho Man and Randy Savage. Macho Man's taking on Randy Savage tonight. No,
That's one hell of a match.
It's facing George the Animal Steel. And Hulk Hogan is going to be taking on Terry Funk. And as you know, Hogan, your mother's a whore. He just arrived from the Baja.
He looks like he stole a blanket from like one of the side of the road vendors.
It looks like, do you remember in PE class, you were a little mayor in the day that the guy would bring the big fucking parachute out and you put the soccer ball on it? And why did they have a parachute for gym class?
I don't know, but as soon as you said, remember, Mayor, when you were little, I didn't even need you to finish the sentence. I knew exactly where you were going looking at his cape.
He looks like he's wearing it, yeah.
that thing that you just...
Glenn, is that a thing in the UK? Did they have you play with a big fucking parachute for gym class? I didn't figure.
No one knows why they use that.
A bit too old for that.
I don't know what they had that for. I don't know. Were they jumping off the roof after we left? What were they doing?
Also, do you remember that? Not that it has anything to do with this whatsoever, but the inflatable planetary system where you saw those stars. Did you have one of those?
No, we didn't have those. No.
Okay.
Not at school, anyway.
Well, you didn't see the stars.
You know where I can see the stars, McMahon? That's down in the Baja. I literally, at least for 5 minutes a day, watch Will Sasso do a Jesse Ventura impression and laugh. Even though I've watched them 100 times, I watch and laugh every time.
Bobby's looking spectacular tonight with that.
He is. That suit is very sparkly.
It is bejeweled, that's for sure. He's making the whole place shimmer. That's what he's doing. I like the pocket square, too. Look at that. Dapper.
That should be an action figure right there.
I'd put it on my wall. That's for sure.
Not the Weasel one. He had one that came out in a Weasel costume.
That doesn't even look like a cast anymore, Cowboy Bob Orton. That's just tape.
That's some bounty paper towels wrapped around his arm.
Yeah, it is. It's tape. Speaking of injuries, my sister just broke her ankle and dislocated it. Broke it in 5 places, and she's got to have surgery. So,
ouch.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, not good.
Did she do it in honor of Bob Orton?
She did it in honor of Cowboy Bob Orton. She said she's going to leave the cast on for fucking 8 years.
You should get her a Cowboy Bob Orton action figure for this.
I could just give her the one on my wall. I have one.
Okay.
So. I think it's going to be Bob Orton, Roddy Piper, Jesse Ventura versus the Hillbillies. I think it's what's happening.
Is the peace match where they swing up the parachute together?
I hope so. That'll piss you off, but that's what we use American. That's what we use British soccer balls for here in America, to fucking flip them up, flip them back and forth on a giant parachute, and then they wonder why we never take the sport seriously.
I always can find a way to make fun of the Cleveland Browns, but do you remember when Brandon Whedon came out in his rookie debut and he got stuck under the American flag that the people were holding out on the field?
Oh, no, I didn't know that, but
the video is incredible. He tries to run out on the field and somehow gets lost under the giant American flag and can't find his way out from it on his debut.
That's fucking amazing. Is what that is.
You'll have to find the video. It's worth
I'm
it.
gonna have. I need to find that immediately. Here's fucking Roddy Piper going, I don't even like hillbillies. This wedding sucks. Oh, wow.
Is that Miss Elizabeth?
No.
God. God.
Randy Savage would have blown a gasket.
Yeah.
Someone would have been murdered that evening. I don't know who. So it's Uncle Elmer, Uncle Cletus, maybe, and Hillbilly Jim here.
I thought that was Conrad.
They kind of just look like
Sorry.
Yeah, fucking Conrad Thompson was one of the hillbillies. I didn't know.
He is from Alabama.
That does look. If that ain't Conrad's daddy, I don't know who is.
Yeah.
Don't go messing with country boy, country boy, country boy. Don't go mess with country boy because he's Conrad's father. Right. There we
If
go.
you need
Real men
refinancing,
wear overballs, right, Mayor?
What's that?
Real men wear overballs.
Oh, yeah. Got to wear the overballs and wear a cowbell.
He's got a cowbell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hee-haw.
Reinforce the ring, pal. Oh, no, I love hillbillies. I
don't know if I've ever seen someone in the country wear that hat. That looked like a wizard's hat.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. You should have had like a hay hat or something.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going back to the Baja.
Jesse's almost unrecognizable here to me.
Well, that's because he's not naked in the Baja, laying on a log, thinks of sun on his skillet.
I just remember his Captain. Was it Captain Insane? No, who was he? Captain. Shit.
Are you talking about the giant when he's in the water boy?
No, not that Captain Insano.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
What was he in Running Man? If my friends heard this, they'd be making fun of me. I can't think of his name in the movie Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. Sorry. Oh, he's in Predator. Is he in Running Man too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember being in Predator.
He's also in Predator.
Did you ever hear about there's like a video where Arnold Schwarzenegger's like playing a joke on him? He puts this thing on the wall in one of the rooms about like they measured his arms and Arnold put that his arms were like 4 inches smaller than they were. So that Jesse would come in there and see that and go, oh my God, my arms are bigger than Arnold's. And then a couple days later, Arnold's like, oh, do you want to actually measure? And then they measured and Arnold's arms were like, 2 or 3 sizes bigger than Jesse's, but Arnold just wanted to mess with them.
I didn't know Arnold was a ribber like that.
Yeah. Hey, whenever I hear stories of like Arnold Schwarzenegger being funny, I'm always like, wow, I didn't know it was funny.
He'd have to have a good laugh too.
Yeah, I imagine he does. He was good in Kindergarten Cop, I suppose.
Good babyface role for Arnold.
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't have any shoes on, like he's a fucking Samoan. Look at him. He got no shoes on.
Hillbilly, Samoan, there's not a lot of difference.
Who is that guy? Have we ever seen him before on anything?
I want to say that's Uncle Cletus. The other guy's Uncle. I don't know if there is an Uncle Cletus. I might have that mistaken with the Godwins. There was an Uncle Cletus with the Godwins, wasn't there, Glenn?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was T.L. Hopper. They made him.
Yeah.
But I mean,
the dirty white boy.
Is he from like Florida Championship Wrestling? Like, where did this guy come from?
Well, he's definitely from Florida. I don't know about Championship Wrestling.
The overballs and no shoes.
He's definitely Florida man. Florida man. I don't wear no underwear underneath my overballs. I couldn't get the words out.
What do you think he spent his $400 on from the paycheck?
You know what? He probably went back to live in the hills of West Virginia because you could live for $400 in the hills of West Virginia. You could probably live back there forever.
I was going to say he got a couple scratch-off tickets.
Yeah, he won a couple bucks on a scratch-off ticket, and he bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. That's a country song. Sorry. That's a song. This guy's got they look like a little stonewashed overall, so he's a little trendy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
If AC Slater had some overalls.
Oh yeah, that's some Saved by the Bell action right there, with one strap taken off.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Pokes him in the eye.
Were overalls cool when you were in school, Mayor? Did people wear overalls?
Yeah, but you had to have one strap down.
Yeah.
You couldn't have both straps up. That wouldn't make sense.
No, you'd be weird. But would you wear shoes with them? Is the question.
Yes, you'd have to wear shoes. I think it's frowned upon not to wear shoes in high school or the school.
Yeah, that would be weird. There was a kid at my high school one time came to school with no shoes, but I think he was on drugs. And I also don't think he went to the school either, so he probably just wandered in, I think.
That's allowed in the Midwest. You just show up.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. No shoes, no shirt. Come on in. That's what we say here in Nebraska.
Uncle Elmer here, or Cletus, or
I think that's Uncle Elmer.
Uncle Conrad.
Uncle Conrad Thompson here. The Alabama Dream is in the ring with Roddy Piper. He's a towering man.
He is a big man. Wow.
He's a big son of a bitch. I wouldn't call him a hillbilly to his face unless he said it was okay first.
It's almost like
Uh-oh.
Eric Rowan. If Eric Rowan
Ate Eric Rowan, yeah.
ate Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
There we go.
Oh, things have broken down
Breaking
here.
down now.
Now, wait, is this a brouhaha or a hootenanny?
I think it's a brouhaha.
Okay, I think you're right.
I think a hootenanny, they would be a peace match and they'd start square dancing.
I hope.
Yeah,
Goddamn. Please let these hillbillies square dance. I'm begging you. Please. Start do-si-do and you hillbilly fucks. I want to see it.
Instead of fighting, they go into a square dancing routine.
That's what I want to see. Fuck all this wrestling nonsense. Oh, we're back. And we're fighting.
I love the ring steps that look like they were built in like a high school wood shop.
Oh, yeah. They were. Yeah. If you hit somebody with those, you'd kill them. They'd be dead. They'd have 600 splinters. They'd be dead.
Fatality.
All right, now we're back. Back to the great in-ring action that we saw before. It's Roddy Piper versus Big Hillbilly Jim from French Lick, Kentucky. No, that's not a real place. So he played basketball in college. I didn't know that until I heard him like talking on a podcast. And all I can picture is him dribbling down the court with his big fucking hair flopping everywhere, wearing overalls. And not dribbling well either, like dribbling the ball like super high.
I mean, it would have to be.
Up the court. Yeah.
He has such amazing hair. Even his beard is an afro.
He had a great LJN figure because all of his hair and his beard just flowed. It's great.
It's an expensive one too. If you have the one with his hat, with his little, what do they call those hats? I don't know. Whatever the hat
the
is.
The hillbilly hat, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone lost the hat because it was so easy to lose.
Of course, yeah. Nobody kept the hat, but if you have the hat, that's worth a lot of money.
I used to put the hat on Hogan. I don't know. I let Hogan wear it around.
You wanted to be Hogan to be a hillbilly?
Hillbilly Hogan, yeah.
Well, he's sort of a hillbilly.
Yeah, he likes drinking beer and saying.
Wait a minute, no, wait. I thought he quit drinking.
No, come on.
I saw it on a thing where he said he quit drinking, and then all of his problems that he ever had in his life came from drinking. That's what I heard. And then the week after that, he's fucking making a beer.
He's advertising beer.
Yeah. Listen here, brother. Let me tell you, when I hate my life and I make terrible decisions, all I need is some real American lager, brother.
Yeah.
You ever had sex with your best friend's wife on camera? Have some American lager, brother. You'll be running so wild that your son will kill somebody in a car accident.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot. That's kind of a bad promotion.
All right, I'm sorry. He didn't kill anybody. But he severely injured someone who is like fucked for life, basically. They're not dead, but fucked for life. Sorry. I don't want to disgrace the good goddamn name of Nick Hogan.
No, you can't.
If that's even his fucking name, I don't know.
Is Uncle Elmer dead? Someone needs to check on him. Or whatever, which one that
He's
was.
dead now. The good news is I don't even know what happened. I was too busy ranting about the Hogan.
Vince doesn't know what happened either. Vince looks pissed.
He's like, if I had to hear this motherfucker say Baja one more time, who the fuck is Baja? I don't know what he's talking about. He's always talking about Baja. What is he talking about?
The Baja Chalupa was really good at talking about.
Last week he told me he got into Falcon. What the fuck is this guy's talking? I like his shades though.
I like the hat. Do you have one of those hats?
Two.
Ooh, we're going back to Florida.
Florida. Oh, this is a gigantic water slide, huh?
Woo, look at this. This is going to be fun.
Oh, it's Jimmy Hart. Oh, they're going to remember. Oh, remember when he got branded? Right on the butt cheeks there. Call me crazy, but I think you got to, you know what, never mind. I was just going to make an argument for something I didn't want to see anyway. So never mind. Oh, they're going to race.
Yeah, baby, we're going down this slide. Gotta go real fast.
I'm going to go. I'm putting my money on the Junkyard Dog because he's got an ample posterior. And so that lower center of gravity is going to whoop him down there faster, I think.
I hope JYD's in full wrestling gear with chains.
Not a bad idea. What do you think the strategy is on a water slide race?
I don't know, but I do know Jimmy Hart's mullet blowing in the wind is incredible.
It's very nice.
It's mesmerizing.
It's making me want to keep on dancing. That's what it's doing. And away we go.
Oh,
see,
look at that.
No, the dog is smart because Jimmy got himself turned around somehow. Oh, the dog won easy. The dog won easy. Sorry.
That was fun. They should settle more disputes. Is that the peace match?
You know what they should do? I think Seth Rollins and CM Punk head to a local water park and settle this whole thing over a slide fight. That's what I think.
I mean, have you ever thought of a better way to solve your problems?
Nope. You know what? Tomorrow I'm calling up my most bitterest of enemy, and I'm going to say, you know what, buddy? I challenge you to a slide fight.
A lot of less, a lot of good that would come out of that.
I think it would. You know what? I think it would. I think all of us who have problems just need to get together and settle our disputes with the good old-fashioned slide fight. I keep saying slide fight because it sounds better than slide race.
I'll see you at high noon at the top of the slide.
That's right. We'll see who's faster. Jesse Ventura's out here in a fucking Speedo.
He's dressed like someone's grandma.
Yeah. And Terry Funk said, well, your grandmother's a whore. Denver, Winter, Denver. I didn't even know that was a town in Denver. Did you?
No.
I'm just kidding. I think it's.
Is that supposed to be the season?
I like how it didn't put the month. It just said winter.
Yeah,
so
it's winter.
Anytime between November and January. Who knows? We don't know.
They couldn't work out actually when it was recorded.
Yeah, they were like, who knows? I don't fucking know.
So this was after WrestleMania 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
WrestleMania 1 had been in 85, and we're working toward WrestleMania 2.
Okay.
We're gonna watch WrestleMania 2.
I kind of wish Funk and not to just besmirch my favorite match of all time, but I kind of wish you'd have Funk and Hogan in the cage.
Oh, instead of Bundy?
Yeah. Was
Funk? They were going to, but he said, my horse got sick and your mother's a whore. I'm going back to Texas. That's what happened.
Great bandana there. Completely ripped off.
This guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love the bandana, the side bandana. He's really channeling. He's channeling.
With it.
What do you think Hogan's favorite Tupac song is?
I'd rather.
I don't know, but I know he loves rapping along to it.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss a single word.
Not a word. Oh, JOID's out here with him, so that's good. I don't know. Could you guys hear me screaming from across the room, or was I just yelling aimlessly?
I think I heard "fuck this guy."
Okay, I didn't say that. Okay, just making sure.
I don't know what you have against Mean Gene, but he seems like an all right guy to me.
Oh, Mean Gene. I hate daiquiris. That's what it is. Fucking daiquiris have ruined my life. I don't know how. I'll figure out why later. I'll make up a story. Oh, my mother was an alcoholic, and she used to beat me because she drank too many daiquiris. I'm just kidding. My mother was not an alcoholic. She died when I was 10. She hit me one time, but I probably deserved it.
He looked strange in blue trunks and boots, didn't he?
Oh, that's a good look.
It is weird, but hey, whatever floats. Oh, he's got fucking Jimmy Hart by his fucking underwear.
Did you notice on the new Saturday Night main events that they're doing? They brought in the aisleways so that people can actually touch the wrestlers as they're coming in, like the old school did.
I guess I hadn't noticed, but yeah,
I thought that was a really cool look to it. That they actually, brought the aisleway in,
so people can touch these sons of bitches.
Yeah, I mean, look at Hogan when he comes down. People are mauling him.
Hulk Hogan versus Terry Funk.
Your mother's a whore, Hogan.
Hogan, your mother's a whore. So is your son, he's a whore too. I won't say anything bad about Brooke because I don't know. She might be nice. I'm not sure. Brooke hasn't done anything bad, so I can't say anything bad about it.
I believe she's not actually on speaking terms with her father and does not like him.
Oh, well then. Interesting. Maybe she's the smartest Hogan of the bunch. I don't know. Don't know. So I assume JYD is out here to make sure that no shenanigans happen from Jimmy Hart. He let him get out of his seat that he put him in, though.
Oh, there's Jimmy. I didn't even notice him out there. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Nope. He's still in the seat.
Now he's still in his seat.
He said, "Sit down, bitch. Nobody puts Jimmy in the corner." I said that at work today. I couldn't find a bottle of I couldn't find a bottle of wine. And it was like way in the corner. And I said, "Nobody puts this bottle in the corner." To nobody heard me say it, but I just said it all.
Is there anyone that you work with that's over the age of 35?
So some of the salespeople are, but none of the people I work with are. Like the kid I work with, he's 23 years old.
Yeah, he's not getting that reference.
No, he wouldn't have got it anyway. Yeah, you're right. He wouldn't have got it. You're right. I'm sure I say lots of things he doesn't understand.
You just got to start quoting professional wrestling all the time to him.
I took April 21st off of work, and he likes to make I don't know if he smokes or not. I don't think he does, but he likes to make weed jokes. And I know if I tell him, I won't be here on the 21st of April, and he's going to be something like, "Oh, what are you doing on the 420?" And I'm going to be like, "I'm watching WrestleMania, motherfucker. That's what I'm doing because that's what I will be doing." He is assaulting fucking Terry Funk's rectum. Why is he doing that?
That was actually I enjoyed seeing him step on Terry Funk as he ran by him off the ropes multiple times.
He just stomped Terry Funk's sphincter is what he did. He's a sphincter stomper. Oh, he just chucked a chair in the ring.
Now, what is the guy doing at the desk there? Who is that?
He's the timekeeper.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Jimmy Hart's got braided buns?
I see.
Branded buns. Okay.
Where did you see that at?
Somebody had it in the crowd with the sign.
Oh.
I saw the sign, and it said he burned his ass. I saw the sign.
Oh, I get it. Burnt buns.
Yes.
Yes.
First I said braided buns. I'm like, he has that long ass hair that they braided it, huh? That's weird. Yikes. All the fans are on their feet, which is something. Where's the barbed wire at, Terry Funk? I'm confused. I haven't seen any barbed wire, no steel chairs. Nobody's even bleeding. What's going on?
Well,
Not the Terry Funk I'm used to. Great sell. Oh, brought him back in.
Has Funk had any offense yet?
Maybe at the beginning?
I don't even remember Eddie.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on that one either. I'm just waiting for a pile driver. Does he pile drive him on the? No, it was Ric Flair that he pile drived on the table. I'm also thinking of Harley Race, right? Did Hogan pile drive Harley Race on the table? Did that happen?
I don't remember that. I'm not saying it didn't, but I don't remember that. That was a
Did we
good
miss
little
something hilarious, Glenn? Because we're busy talking about our own.
That was a nice swift
a mule kick to the Jimmy.
mule kick to the
Oh,
Hogan Jules. There you go.
right into the little Hogans.
He just kicked Nick and Brooke right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if either one of them were born by this point. Probably not.
Probably close, but no.
Yeah. Oh, he's shaking the ropes. Even the referee was shaking the ropes. What kind of collusion is this?
Bobby Heenan always said Hogan and Hebner were dirty.
You know what it was? He called Hebner's mother a whore. You know he did.
Ooh. Terry Funk taking atomic drops is pretty good.
But honestly, Terry Funk calling your mother a whore is like him saying hello. So like you shouldn't take offense to that, right?
No, that's right.
Be honored. You should, yes, Mr. Funk, my mother is a whore.
How's your day?
Isn't that what you should do?
Hogan should have just hit the leg drop there and it would have been over.
Well, he's busy.
Got to build it up a bit.
It is weird with the blue trunks. I can't do it. And the blue boots, very strange. And then the red knee pads.
It's almost like he forgot his gear and he wore someone else's from the back.
Yeah, it is.
That's right.
But I know in this time, like he did wear different colors, but
like he just ended up in like Rick Martel's gear.
Yeah. Like, hey, brother, I need to borrow your boots. What? I like how they got a camera under the ring.
Under the ring, right?
Wow. Where was all this fucking? Where are all these cameras in the ring when Hornswoggle was fucking living under there? What was up with that? We don't want to see what he was doing, probably.
Or when Kurt Hennig was shitting in a bucket.
Yeah. Fucking Kurt Hennig. See, I know Kurt can fight, but like, there comes a point where I don't know if it's just me, but like blind rage sets in, and it doesn't matter who I'm looking at, knowing that they could. My mind is gone. So even if I know that person's going to destroy me, blind rage will make me change my mind. If you shit in a bucket while I was under the ring, when I get from under the ring, I am all intent on killing you. That's what I'm going to be trying to do. You may kill me first, but I am going to be looking for you to find you to kill you. That's what I'm going to be doing. So how someone else does it, I don't know how they do it.
I mean, I think that was with the Ultimate Warrior, so the Warrior probably deserved it.
You know what? Fine. But I'm just saying, I don't know how anybody takes that and doesn't go, well, I'm going to kill him. I have no choice now. Blind rage. It's bad.
Is this a title match?
It is. It is a title match.
So Hogan's not losing then?
I mean, he's not getting pinned, that's for sure.
No.
Well, this is WWF 1985, so he can get pinned anyway.
No, he doesn't lose for a while.
Yeah. The only time he gets pinned is by Andre the Giant, and it isn't even legitimate. He gets his shoulder up it too. Oh, now he's doing the stick and move. Oh, he's fucking hulking up. Oh boy, the fans love it. There's a guy in the front in the third row with a Hawaiian shirt. He's very excited. Look at him. See that guy in the white pants?
Oh, yeah.
He has made a decision tonight. He's like, I am in Florida. I am wearing white pants and a Hawaiian shirt and a porno mustache. Look at that man.
Is that Burt Reynolds?
It might be Burt. It could be Burt Reynolds. It's Mert Reynolds.
And the guy next to him is in overalls.
Well, somebody's got to be. They're in Florida, and with 1 in 5 people are in overalls. Oh, he hit him with the thing right in the. I don't know what the thing is. Oh, his foot's on the rope. Jimmy Hart, you moron! His foot's on the rope. Here comes. If only JYD knew about Hogan what we knew now, he wouldn't be helping him. I'll tell you that right now. He wouldn't be helping.
No, that's right.
That's a good clothesline.
Say, forget you, honky.
Hogan won on the clothesline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that down. Nope, that doesn't happen very often. Hogan with the clothesline.
I feel a little cheated on that one.
Well, oh, he's choking the referee. Holy shit. What the fuck? He's choking the referee. I am not okay with the referee line. He still thinks he won. Oh, now he's chucking chairs into the ring.
Oh my God. It was like when Roman Reigns threw that computer chair.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. He chucked that bitch, didn't he?
Braun Strowman had a good chair throw too one time. I think he had Brock with it.
I think Brock had a good.
Maybe it was Brock.
Pretty good chair toss as well. Jimmy Hart is down. Everyone's down. We're gonna fast forward through a little bit.
More Red, White, and Blue Hulk.
Oh, I want to see George the Animal Steel head into the wild. They're testing his brain to see if he's crazy.
I wonder if this is when he had the mind. Do you remember he had the mind doll?
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Oh, now he's even. I know. I think this is what made him crazy. Oh, now we're gonna venture into the woods. Oh, he's gonna go join the Dungeon of Doom. Do you remember when Kevin Sullivan was running through the jungle to find the Dungeon of Doom?
Yeah.
What a crossover!
George the Animal, my son.
And he ended up on a slide.
A little kid slide too. They're like, oh, let's put George in the kiddie slide. Why not? Kids were fucking sliding down that thing for weeks, just picking up hairballs. They're like, what the hell is this? Why do I keep getting hair in my swimsuit? I don't understand it.
How many NDAs do you think were signed this day?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Vince McMahon.
A lot.
Fucking Captain Lou Albano is fucking, 3 sheets to the wind by this point.
Macho is not happy with Elizabeth out there.
Liz looks great as always. So does Macho. He's like, look in here. If you're talking to me about the Baja one more time, we don't want to come down there and have tortilla with eggs, goddamn it, with tupate. We don't want to just hear it throw, huh?
Is he going to throw her into the lake?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, he is.
Yeah, she's gone.
He chucked her. It's okay. She can swim.
We think
she can swim. I don't know. She can swim. There she is. Me and Rachel watched that show Below Deck. You know that show? You've heard of it?
Mm-mm.
So it's basically like they film the crew who works aboard like super yachts for mega rich dickheads who can afford to fucking rent a yacht for 4 days and fucking the south of France and shit. I lost my train of thought. I don't even know what I was going to tell you about anymore. So I don't know. I forgot.
Is Miss Elizabeth on the show?
No, Miss Elizabeth was dead. Had nothing to do with Miss Elizabeth. I'm not sure what had anything to do with her, what I was going to say even. So I don't know. Watch Below Deck.
Is George the Animal Steel still alive? He can't be, right?
No, he's not.
He's not. No.
That's why you don't take 1,200 milligrams of edibles, because you'll forget what the fuck you're talking about.
Your brain is below deck right now.
It is very much below deck. Yeah.
Or way above deck, depending.
I wish I could remember the end of that story, because I bet it was great. I bet it was riveting.
On the next AWI pod, we'll get the ending to that story.
Yeah.
No, you won't, because I want to talk about it. I'll be. Who knows what I'll be doing by then?
Probably
like
the ending.
Lou. Great. What do you think Captain Lou's saying right now?
I don't know, but he probably smells like vodka from the gas station.
You ever see that episode of Family Guy where Peter goes to Ireland to find his real father, and they both get really drunk and they start talking to each other, and it's like, oh my god, I imagine that's what Captain Volkoff sounds like. Is that fucking Dean Malenko? Is the referee Dean Malenko? I think
it looked like him.
That's fucking Dean Malenko.
That is
absolutely
Dean Malenko.
That's him. Wow. Well,
that's definitely him.
His family was based out of Florida, I believe. His dad, I think, was, so that makes sense. That's fucking Dean Malenko.
Yeah, his dad had a promotion, right?
Yeah, he was a trainer too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Of all the things I thought we were going to see, I did not think we'd see Hogan win with a clothesline or fucking Dean Malenko as a referee.
Malenko looks jacked there. He's got some good biceps.
Well, he's got the Vince McMahon extra medium shirt. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also standing next to Georgie Animal Steel, which would make me look like Lex Luger.
That's true. That is true. Ooh. I like the little bird dance that he was just doing there. I don't know what that was, but what a crazy son of a bitch.
Do you think his body hair just counts as him wearing a shirt?
I mean, I bet you could get away with it. Yes, sir. You can come on in here. You got that nice sweater on. Wait a minute. That sweater has nipples on it. Hey, right.
He had a belly button.
Wait, yeah. That's what I'm most offended by. Forget the nipples. There's the belly button on that shirt.
Well, the pants are pulled above the belly button, so you can't see it.
That's smart. Well, he probably has a really deep belly button. He doesn't want Liz to see that.
It was like, you remember those kiddie pools that you had as a kid, those giant plastic ones that had like little designs? That's what that's what his belly button looks like. One of those.
That thing. Hornswoggle could fucking go diving.
Oh no.
Hornswoggle could dive into George Animal Steel's belly button. That's how big it is. It's like the Marianas Trench down there. That thing goes all the way out.
Oh my gosh, swimming pool belly.
Yeah, Dean Malenko looking jacked. I can't get over it. We just watched him wrestle Rey Mysterio.
I can't get over it either because, like, when did we first start seeing Dean Malenko on television?
95,
95?
Yeah.
So this was 10 years before that?
Yeah. So he's probably like fucking 18 years old, I bet.
Hey, what is he here? Like 17, 18?
Probably something like that. I like how Macho just punched Lou Albano in the face as he ran by. That was great. He said, "Pop." Who wears short shorts? That cameraman wears short shorts. Look at that guy.
Is that Stu? John Cena's cameraman, Stu?
Maybe it might be Stu. You think Stu and John Cena are still friends after what he did?
I don't know. You can't see him. Do you think you would be able to see Hina now that he's turned heel?
Yeah, I think you can totally see him now.
He's going to say, "You can see me."
Yeah, he's going to be like, "You know what? You can see me." Are they going to change his theme song? Because I don't think it's going to work.
I mean, he's going to have to do a rap song with Travis Scott, right?
I'm sorry. There's nothing that you can do. I'm going to cheer for him anyway. Sorry. There's probably nothing you can do. I'm going to cheer for him. Oh, no.
You know what would get him real heel heat?
What?
He comes out to Real American.
That might do it. Macho Man leaping off the top rope with a handful of turnbuckle stuffing. You know what would do it? You know what made me hate John Cena? If he came out wearing a fucking Spurs jersey, I'd fucking hate him then. I'd boo the shit out of him. And he's wearing a Spurs jersey. I'd be like, fuck this guy.
What about a Duke Cooper flag?
Oh, that too. You're right. There is more than just the. But the Spurs jersey would be the worst thing you could wear.
I didn't know you had so much hatred towards the Spurs.
No, Tottenham.
Oh, that Spurs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
You're saying the Spurs, and
the San Antonio Spurs are fine. The Tottenham Hot Spurs are shit.
Okay. I've just always called them the hot shits. So
I saw that they don't want to be called Tottenham, so I'm going to call them Tottenham because they don't want to be called that. So we just call you losers, is what we call you. Oh my God, he's got his Walkman on.
Look at the Walkman. That is incredible.
All right, we got to get to the peace match. And a little bit of
Corporal Kirchner.
Corporal Kirchner.
In full fatigues.
Right.
The least camouflage thing you could be is in a swimming pool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to see you in there. Oh, here it comes. He's going to sing the Russian national anthem. Sorry.
That was really good. I think that was good.
I'm sorry. If you're
it's probably word for
that, I apologize.
That's word for what he's singing.
You're right, Glenn. You're right. Exactly what he said. Here we go. Now here we go. Ready for the peace match. They're going to come in here. They're going to shake hands like men, right?
I think so.
Corporal Kirchner looks like he had 6 Miller Lights before he came out here. Doesn't he? So yeah, I was drinking in the back with Captain Lou Albano. With Jesse Ventura. He wasn't drinking, but he was telling us about the Baja and fish tacos. It's really weird.
Wonder what Corporal Kirchner was doing. Oh, that's right. He was going down a slide.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's still wet from the pool.
Where's the part where they have peace? What are they going to play? Paper, rock, scissors?
This doesn't look like a peace match to me. Still, Dean Malenko's still reffing. I don't understand. So, like after the match, do they have to make peace?
I don't know. Corporal Kirchner is a lot younger than I thought he was.
Do they have to hold up the peace sign?
I always thought Corporal Kirchner was a very old guy wrestling. He's probably like 23.
I mean, he doesn't look that old. Not like Nikolai Volkoff.
No. There's Dean again.
My favorite version of Nikolai Volkoff was in like 1994, 95 when he was in the $1 Million Corporation and he would come out and wrestle in a tuxedo t-shirt.
Yeah.
I love tuxedo t-shirts because it's formal, but it also means that you're here to party.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not like party.
Was he also in the oddities?
I don't think he was, but that would have worked. that would have. Oh my god, that would have been amazing if we had Nikolai Volkoff in a goddamn tuxedo t-shirt dancing around with them. That would have been gold.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been great. Here we go, making peace, holding hands, doing arm bars. That's how men make peace. Dude sweat, making peace.
How many times have you had test of strength with other guys doing
all the time?
This?
We were bored at work today, and I said, "Put it up here.
Put them up.
Let's do it."
I think Nikolai and John Cena have the same level of tan right now, though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Yeah.
John Cena is very, very pale for a guy that lives in Florida. I think
the only person who's paler than him is fucking Sheamus.
How does John Cena live in Florida and he's that pale?
I saw a video of Sheamus putting Gary Neville in the sharpshooter, and I quite like that. I quite enjoyed that.
Oh, fine.
You're gonna need to look that up. I thought that might make you happy too.
Yeah. He
was making him scream Liverpool's going to win the league, but I still liked it. I still thought it was fun.
Nope. Oh.
He went a little over too far. I thought he was going to de-pants him.
Well, that would have been something. That would have made this match entertaining. Oh my god, could you imagine how white Nikolai Volkoff's ass is?
Yeah.
It's probably whiter than mine. That's saying something. Corporal Kirchner got his fatigues on. This match sucks. Oh, now they've made peace. That's it. Match is over, right? They shook hands.
I don't know. Peace. Classy Blassie has a good haircut.
Apparently, I don't know the fucking rules to this thing.
No one does. You know who else doesn't know the rules? Dean Malenko.
They fucking shook hands. They made peace. The match should be over. I don't understand. I don't know why I went like East Coast on that. But holy!
What?
Did he just do a fucking cartwheel?
He did.
Glenn, you did not see that. Brent's just really high.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
He did a fucking cartwheel.
I didn't see that. I just saw Nikolai Volkoff hit a shoulder block off of an Irish whip.
Motherfucking Nikolai Volkoff just did a fucking cartwheel. Holy shit. Wow.
In his red grandpa underwear.
That's strong. Oh, a small package, which I didn't have to see it coming. Oh. I don't understand why this is a peace match. There's not even like a peace flag on a pole. Couldn't they have put like a white flag on a pole? I just want a pole match. That's what I want. Oh, a knee drop. 1, 2, 3, and the peace match is over. Apparently, peace matches ended a knee drop. Who knew? Not me. Who knew? Not
Take
me.
another little piece of my heart now, baby.
That's what they did. They played that song after this. Take another little piece of my heart. Who sings that song? Do you know?
Martina McBride, maybe?
It's Janis Joplin originally, but yeah, she did do the version. I only know that because my mother-in-law liked Janis Joplin, and that's the only reason why I even know who that is. It's because my mother-in-law. God rest her soul.
Do you think Janis Joplin lost a peace match to Martina McBride to have the rights to
I think that she probably was dead by the time Martina McBride came around, because I think she died of a drug overdose, unfortunately. Corporal Kirchner has chased them off. No peace has happened whatsoever. And we've been at this thing for more than an hour. I know Glenn's ready to go to bed, so we're going to shut it off. We came to see HillBillys, and we saw HillBillys.
in a swimming pool at that.
HillBillys, Corporal Kirchner flying on a fucking trapeze. Jesse Ventura in the Baja. I did a fucking Roddy Piper impression that I didn't even know I could do, and I will never do again. I started a story that I couldn't finish because I forgot it. Glenn, start your stories that you always start, but you always finish them because you don't forget them. And sometimes you do, but then I'll help you. But maybe not today because I can't even help myself. Give us the plugs, Glenn.
I'm booking the territory, the first and last of wrestling, with their little side projects. I'm stacking the Dadatory, the Road to Wembley 1981 for Giant Haystacks Air, Big Daddy, and the most watched wrestling match of all time, 18 million viewers. I'm booking the Tankatory, the Life and Times of Tank Abbott, and being the elite Gator Golf, which I think they're just about to start a new series of. And
They'll
of
be playing
course,
Tiddlywinks or something, I'm sure.
yeah, they'll be doing something like that. And of
I think they
course,
should all play bingo. That'd be fun.
and of course,
It's the Doctor Who podcast. My Danny Inside. That is on SJP World Media. Check them out.
and DDT Wrestling with DC and Doc.
Give all those fine people a follow and a listen if you would. That would be nice of you. And what about you, Mr. Mayor of Canton?
I have to tell everyone about this show that I heard about today called Below Deck. I don't know enough about it, but if you tune in next week on AWI Pod, you can find out more.
I'm gonna start a whole new show where it's gonna be a Below Deck review, and I'm gonna go this week on Below Deck, and I'm gonna go, I forgot what I was talking about. The end.
If Below Deck doesn't have the Captain Mike Rotunda and Tugboat in it somewhere, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I wish it fucking did. I wish it did. It doesn't.
This plug is sinking like the Titanic right now. So I will go ahead and plug our good buddy, Mr. Thomas Bryce. Check him out at Thomas Bryce 2020 and at sportswithazwireradio.org.
We have struck the iceberg.
Not Glacier, the wrestler.
Yeah, no, not we didn't hit a glacier. We hit an iceberg. I gotta ask you one more question before we go. What do you think? What is, if I said BGM to you? What would that mean to you, Mayor? You had to come up with an acronym for that.
BGM?
Yeah.
Billy Gunn Mafia.
That's a good one. That's good. I only said that because my like StreamYard has like a dual demo screen and it says BGM on it. And I was like, what's that mean? Brent Glenn Mayer is what that means.
All right.
And so.
Because we're an ass man. Boom, boom.
Billy Gunn Mafia. That's the ass mafia, wouldn't it be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. We're done. Glenn, tell him goodbye.
Goodbye.